hair low-key looking crazy. You feel me? Having too much fun. We've been having too much fun, man. Hope everybody out there living life. See what I'm saying? Healthy, all that good stuff, man. A health shit really worth more than money. You feel me? Quick little video, man. One time for the one time. Little WNBA spot, man. It's 2 games today. I'm really only liking one, to be honest with you. Shout out to everybody. Check out the videos, man. Sending positive energy. It's all love. I appreciate y'all. It's a couple games, man. That Liberty versus Aces don't really have too good of a feel. And what up, Cash Kicks? Well, I see you, my guy. Appreciate you being a member, my brother. I'm gonna have to send some info out to the members as well. Also, man, damn, football went crazy. Football went crazy. The info that I gathered and I shared with the group went crazy, bro. I think college went 12-4. NFL went 9-4, something like that. It was low key crazy, to be honest with you. I've been sending that sharp info. I'm not a football bettor, so I gather info throughout the week and send it out into my guys. You know what I'm saying? But shit was crazy, man. They know. But regards to that, WNBA today, man, it's a spot that I like, obviously. It's just something I have to bet. We'll get into the second game. But the Liberty Aces. I do think the Liberty win this series. They've been talking about unfinished business all season. And that's part of the reason why I don't think they'll really slip up in this game too. Because what did we see versus Atlanta? They came out as like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, it was just a best of three, but still, I didn't like the way they came out versus Atlanta. They ended up winning that game by 8 or 9 points, but the dream was hanging with them. So hopefully, the Liberty don't come out playing around with the Aces, because you definitely can't let the Aces take this game. Go back to Las Vegas and they got 2 games. You can't do that. So if you're the Liberty and you really got unfinished business, you got to come out and smack them in the mouth once again, take that 2-0 lead. You see what I'm saying? Even if you lose both games in Las Vegas, you'll have that game 5 at the house, man. So I still do lean towards the Liberty here once again today. They cannot drop this game if they want to win the series, obviously. So it's a big game for the Liberty, man. But you know what I'm doing. We're going to the streets of fucking Minnesota, man. We're going to the streets of Minnesota, man. And I'm going to tell you straight up, right off the top, I do think that there's a path for the Sun to win this series. I know Lynx been overachieving all season. They've been balling. They're a really great team. Really, if you watch them play, bro, the way they're cutting, the way that they're just the way that they're coached, they play defense, very well-balanced team. But I do think that the Sun are just a bad matchup for them. But in today's game, you get a little bit of that complacency. You get a little bit of that, okay, we stole one of these games on the road. Now they were already talking about it. Now we get 2 games at the house. I think this is the letdown game for the Sun. Obviously, the Lynx have a really great home crowd. You're going to see them shoot a lot better this time around. Courtney Williams shot horribly the first game. See what I'm saying? Like the Lynx, they weren't really ready for that moment. The Sun, a really great defensive team. Both of these teams are really great defensively. I do think that the Lynx are a little bit better offensively. Obviously, they got to draw the fouls tonight, get to the foul line. The Sun kind of showed their hand and went small versus the Lynx. Now the Lynx know what they want to do. They're not going to play. They basically took Brianna Jones off the floor and then played Burden. So they went smaller to where they could spread the floor a lot more. It made sense. I actually think Brianna Jones is a bad matchup for the Lynx, because they don't really have a ton of size out there. But this is the Lynx spot. Nothing is a lock, but this is a spot that I will play the Lynx. You know how I bet basketball. The home team goes down 1-0. It's an absolute must-win spot for the Lynx in this particular game. So nothing's guaranteed. I do like the Lynx. They have to start off this game quick. You got to start off in their first quarter, minus the 1.5. You got to start off in the first half, minus 2.5. You don't want to get down and be messing around with the Sun, because the Sun, they're kind of like not bullshitting around this year as well. You see what I'm saying? They got some players that's a little bit older, and this is maybe like one of their last chances to really, really make a run for the championship. I don't think it happens. I hope not. I need the Liberty to win the championship, but I can't say the Sun. They are a really well-balanced team. And then when they got Marina Mabry, it was really kind of unfair, because they were already a great team, probably like the 3rd best team in the league. When you get Mabry out there, Now you got Alyssa Thomas that can go off. You got DeWanna Bonner, who didn't shoot well in the first game. But when you got Mabry, it's kind of unfair. Yeah, the way she hitting threes is damn near like Steph Curry. But I think the Lynx, they're going to make sure that Mabry doesn't beat them tonight. They'll live with what Alyssa Thomas does. Make sure DeWanna Bonner and Mabry don't beat you. And I think there's a pathway because the Lynx definitely have the better players coming off the bench as well. Absolute must-win spot for the Lynx today. Obviously, this is gambling. Nothing's guaranteed. I'm not telling you that this is an absolute lock, that this is a spot that I will play 100 times out of 100. I like the Lynx today. Minus the 4.5, and to be perfectly honest with you, this should be a trifecta spot for the Lynx. They got to come out early. You have to come out and punch the Sun in the mouth. Sometimes the Sun, their offense, the Sun are so crazy, man, because they're so Jekyll and Hyde. You feel me? Like their offense can literally fall off of a cliff, but their defense is so good. That's what keeps them in games. But watch the first game. It was back and forth. Lynx probably could have won that game. They shot horribly, missed a ton of shots, shot horribly from three as well. You see what I'm saying? So I think they shoot a lot better from three today. I think you see a little bit of complacency from the Sun, a little letdown. I do think Sun win game 3. And there's another thing you could take as well. And I kind of like this bet even more because there's multiple pathways to win. You can bet Ed Caesars. You can bet correct series score after 3 games. I like the Sun to be up after the 3 games. You see what I'm saying? So I'm hoping the Lynx win this one. Absolute worst case scenario, if they win the next one, you could still cash that bet that Sun are up at the end of the 3 games, 2-1. I do not see a sweep. I actually think this series goes 4 or 5 games, to be perfectly honest with you. This is going to be an absolute dogfight. 2 really even teams, 2 great coach teams. You see what I'm saying? I think the Lynx are the spot today, and obviously I'm kind of telling you who I like in game 3 as well. But regardless, correct score at the end of 3 games, Sun to be up 2-1. You get that minus 115, my guys. I'm really digging it. I really hope that Lynx win this game and cover. I hope they blow them out, and I will take the Sun in game 3. Really great series, man. These is really great games. I know that Caitlin Clark is not in the playoffs anymore, but it's still some great teams, some great games. I can't wait for these games tonight, man. One of them Lynx Liberty. Aces starting about 45 minutes. Like I say, don't really have a strong play on that one. I think if the Liberty want to win that series, you got to come out there and smack the Aces once again. They have way too much size for them. You see, they don't have anyone to put on Breanna Stewart. They don't have anybody to put on her. She's doing whatever the hell they want. She wants. Remember, they lost to the. They could have won a championship last year. They lost to the Aces. This team is pissed off. They're ready to go. I don't think they'll have a letdown today. If anything, if you like the Aces, maybe if anything, first quarter, first half, but full game, I'm not betting against the Liberty. Maybe when it gets to Vegas, but I'm not betting against the Liberty. They got to take a 2-0 lead if they're really serious about putting the Aces out of the playoffs this year, and I think they are. So I lean Liberty full game. Could be a spot where Aces lead at the half. Liberty win the game, you can get that plus 600 at double result. You see what I'm saying? But the Aces have to win that first half. So, I mean, if I wanted the Aces, I'd take them some in the first quarter, first half. But full game, I think Liberty got too much size for them. They're too deep of a team. They're on a mission this year. And then, like I say, the Lynx and Sun are really even, and all their games have been really tight. That's why that 4.5 is a little crazy, but I just think it's the type of spot to where if the Sun are down 4 or 5 in the fourth quarter, they'll kind of sort of just, I'm not going to say mail it in, but they know that they already have the lead in the series going back home for 2 games. You see what I'm saying? So this is not a must-win spot whatsoever for the Sun. If they get down 10, they kind of might just start to mail it in. So should be a Smack City spot tonight for the Minnesota Lynx. Can't howl with the Wolves because I don't know what the sound of a Lynx is, but I like the Lynx in this one, man. Got the Wolves socks on. You feel what I'm saying? Like the Lynx in this spot. I was watching game 1, hoping that they lost so I can come back on them in this one. I think they shoot a lot better. This is a really great coach team. They start to figure things out in the second half. They held the Sun to 31 points. They only scored 8 in the fourth quarter. So the offense is the reason why they lost. They should play a lot better today. Get a few more foul calls. This series going 4 or 5 games. Like the Lynx today, full game, minus the 4.5. They should get it done in the first quarter and first half as well. That's the show today. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, for y'all coming and holler at me one time for the one time. Remember, this is sports betting. Nothing is guaranteed. The spots usually that I take, that you see me come on here and take, I'll live and die with them. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm pretty pissed off as well. Like at these books, I was supposed to really smoke them this weekend. Didn't really work out, man. But it's all good. We're gonna get to it. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. It's all love. I see that. Yeah, Sun Liberty Sun finals. You can get that plus 100 as well. If you like, you can still bet the exact matchup. Caesars has a lot of props for the. Not really a lot of other people, but you can get if you like that Liberty Sun for the finals, you can get that plus 100 right now. You see what I'm saying? And could be somewhat of a little hedge as well, just in case Sun do win today. But remember, another bet that I really like, Sun to lead the series after 3 games, correct score after 3 games. Sun to Connecticut Sun 2-1. There's multiple pathways for them to get there. You see what I'm saying? So that's a bet that I'm liking as well. That's minus 115. And I don't even want to bet the Sun to win this series just yet because I'm hoping that they lose tonight. So I'm saying, but I think the Sun might have a little too much for the Lynx in for this whole series. I'm hoping not tonight. You feel what I'm saying? I'm hoping not tonight, man. But it's all love, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's all love. Whether you follow or fading, good luck to you, man. Hope y'all have a good day. Health is really important, man. Go get a workout in, drink some water, all that good stuff. Diet, all that, man. It's all love. We out.